on the media, right? She has a first class knowledge on what actually happened. You can't just say people that had.
How did he have a first class knowledge?
Oga Polo, I'm heading somewhere.
No, actually, now I just wanted to,
hold on,
because that's what I'm saying.
Oga
My darling sister.
Analyzing. All I'm trying to say is, how did he's in America when this thing happened. He came back in 10, and everybody that see from the one that thing happens, we are seeing the video up and down, seeing the video, and she came in and do the necessary, the best she can before they start attacking her. She withdrawn. What do you want her to do?
Have the opportunity.
She came in and said, let me land first. She came in and said, let them
guys. They are not part of what by this guy. Let me tell you.
Are you in Nigeria at that time?
If Naira Marley and
let me land. Are you in Nigeria? Are you in Nigeria at that time?
I mean,
you saw the video that flying up and down in Nigeria at that time?
I was following everything, Oga Polo.
And what you said, but what I'm trying to say is, you are in Nigeria at that time, and you saw what is happening. Even if, let me say something to you.
It was all over social media at that time.
No, do you have the video?
No, I don't. Why should I say
Dare me the video.
Actually, make it.
What I'm trying to say is insinuation. That's what the problem is. This is Mohbad that everybody has a good intention to go there, but people are analyzing the whole stories. The way people are doing this is why some people don't want to come out. And since he said that he don't want to get involved in this anymore, look at what is going on up and down. Since he said that he don't want to get involved anymore, what is happening now? Where are we on this case?
If she had done justice to this thing, I don't think we'll be here having this conversation, because he had the opportunity of doing justice. Do you know a lot of people would have died along with Mohbad?
Okay, my darling sister, you have made your point. Please, let's.
If you resemble the other guy, they beat you on the street. Do you listen to me? Let me land. The first 10 days. The first 10 days. Can I say something to you? The first 10 days.
My darling sister, let him talk, then you respond. Please.
The first 10 days. The first 10 days. I'm not saying everybody because of the guy up. I'm not saying, I'm even thinking that I don't want to say this because it's going to be another headline news. But what I'm trying to say is, let's not talk about who to blame on this. Let's talk about how the best we can solve this thing out. Whether it's the Yabo team or whether it's the Veldak man team or whether it's the other guy that is going to court for, I can't remember the guy's name. Let them find a solution to figure this thing out. That's my own.
I want to give this lady 1 minute to round off her point, and after that, please don't say anything again. Let's hand over to Belinda, our lawyer, who closed the deal. So my lady with the black hat, please, in 1 minute, put your thoughts together, and what are you trying to say?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that in as much as we're going to blame these people for bullying, I want us to understand Nigeria, where when you owe people, especially young boys, you understand, young guys, they have their means of getting their money. I want to state, and also people blaming Oga and a boy. People fell out in different ways. You shouldn't tag that as that type of bullying. Of course, there are people who has done courts. They bullied a lot of people when they were students. You understand? So am I going to use that thing tomorrow because I was bullied as a student and something happened to me years later and people will call me? Let's also be reminded that what you wish today might befall you tomorrow. You understand? It's wrong for people to be wrongly accused on something they know nothing about. You understand? So my own intake is that a lot of us in Nigeria condemn these guys because of the narrative that was pushed. And that we are people who knew the truth, but decided to conceal it because they were trying to push an agenda for all of us to see. You understand? So whenever you have the opportunity, nobody drags some of them to handle these things. They brought themselves forward. And it's also just for each and every one of them who wanted to do that to also be truthful to an extent, because a lot of life would have been lost on this particular issue. And let me tell Oga Daddy Freeze, I'm going to differ a little. The wife, who also knows the truth, but decided for innocent people to be accused when you, the wife, knows actually what happened to your husband. You are part of the problem. Because if the wife is not also trying to conceal something, she won't have known the truth and allow other people to go through such emotional abuse. Some people even went to prison for 4 months, knowing fully well what killed, or sorry, what died your spouse. But you decided to allow
Let me land on that. That's what I'm saying. We keep on.
okay.
Let me land. Let me land on that one.
It's
Please let me,
also wrong.
because sometimes
Understand?
we Nigerians
Because
like
a lot
to.
of people would have gone down in this particular issue.
Let me land on that. Listen to
And
me.
she's aware and she kept quiet.
Listen to me. I just
Oga
thinking
Paulo,
that,
in this last thing that she said, she has a point.
of course, but let me land. Police people take you and they interrogate you. I believe that they interrogated Wumi as well, and I believe that Wumi stayed there for a while as well. Let me try to say something. Nobody has ever go to this police station and find out what really happened. Who did they interview? How did they
Understand? But people who always have the upper hands on things, probably most times comes out victorious. It does
Anyway,
not matter.
what I'm saying, why I came
You
here today is
you
to
said
find
where
a
I
solution. Why I come here today is to find a solution
agree
for
whoever.
every party, every department to find a peace to this family. That's what I came here for.
All right.
Whatever it is.
Finally, the lady in red, the lawyer, she's my online lawyer, very brilliant, and she understands the law, and she's well read and well versed in cases like these. If you are watching on TikTok, pop my money gun if you're enjoying the live. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Click on today's video, bottom left-hand corner, you see how to buy my stars.
That means they are making money on this as well.
I make money on everything, just like CNN, just like Instablog,
You see
just
what
like
I'm saying?
Linda
They are
Ikechi.
making money on this.
No, I make money on normal everything I come line. And nobody, right now, nobody don't buy 1 star. Only 3 people don't buy my money gone.
Only 2 minutes to stay so I can hear you. What are you?
So don't be angry. Don't be angry. I'm not making money on this case. Anytime I come live, we encourage our followers to gift us. In that way, our algorithm grows and more people can see the channel. It's not easy. As you don't hear since morning, I don't hear go 4 hours. Wow. It's going on 4 hours.
Anyway,
so if 1 or 2 people come and pop my money gun, you come up and pop my money gun. Go and pop my money gun.
I will.
All right, over to my lawyer, Belinda. What are your thoughts?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my dear sister.
I'm Gift.
Yes, Gift. Good evening. Oga Paulo, I do have a question for you. Yeah, just quickly. What do you consider as peace currently in the circumstance?
What I consider as a peace, if there's a way every department can, particularly the family, because and take it away from the social media, the way I feel the time this thing happened. We are human beings. We need to apologize for that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
On the other side of it, on the other side of the family, if he's very that man now, people believe him, which I think a lot of his fans, a lot of his people believe in him. Let him go miles away to
been on social media. It has been on the internet space at least since I became aware of it. If we're going to consider that somebody or some people brought it to the internet space, then nobody should say it should be taken out of the internet space. Do you agree with me on that?
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm saying is whatever it takes. If it's internet, we close.
So
but you know that internet we know that internet we have different options, different opinion. If people that is not supporting me now, that are supporting another person may hate me or whatever I say, it doesn't make sense to them. That's Nigeria.
I agree with you. And
the other side of it will be praising me. Oh, this one happened, the other one happened because they're supporting me. But that's not the case here.
Exactly.
My case is what can we do to close the gap, just to close the chapter. That's what I'm trying to say.
we cannot exactly say you can close it. Some
This has
cases,
been there for 3 years.
some
What I'm
cases
trying
are
to
not.
say that this is
Some cases are not statute barred. If this were I know that I hear that the court has given its verdict or its judgment on this matter. I haven't confirmed that or what the details of the judgment are. But matters like this can be in court for years because they are not statute barred and because
so you want it to be for years.
I don't want it to be. I'm just opening your eyes to the fact that it can be. And nobody here, not me, not you, not anybody is in the best position to say it's enough. Especially because I need people to know that justice is not a one-way traffic. And that's why I was going to ask. I wish everybody on this live could come up and say what they think justice in this case would be. Justice for you now might be taking it off social media and letting the sleeping dogs lie. It's not the same thing as justice. No,
it's not what I said. It's not what I said. What
I didn't say you said that.
I said in the beginning is if who is reading it now maybe very dark man and other people, let them find a way. The police has now given us a report. What happened? Let them now find a way they can interview the nurse or find a way to talk.
The truth is that no matter what we say here, it does not influence the decision of the court nor the decision of the police. So we need to get that clear. However, this matter was brought to the media space. So it will always be relevant on the media space. When it came forth, some people were, quote and unquote, indicted to say, these are the people we are suspecting for XYZ activities. Even those people, they deserve justice because the court of competent jurisdiction will say, in law, will say that the law would rather free 10 guilty people than convict one innocent person. So this is not a case. So this is not a case. Yes. So the position is the law would rather free 10 guilty people than convict one innocent person. So there are so many. There's so many angles to this. Everybody wants justice. The people who were accused, if they were accused falsely, they deserve justice. The family of the person who has died also think that if they think that, oh, this is not enough, there are questions that weren't asked, they deserve justice. If this matter is on the media space and it was brought in by a group of people to the media space, those same group of people are not right to come out now and say, maybe not right, but they do not have the power, the sole power to come and say, let's take it off the media space. If you brought it, you will deal with what the media has to offer. So anybody is going to share their opinion on it. And unfortunately, Sir Paulo, we cannot put a timeline to it. Because when this narrative started, nobody was saying, let's seek for this justice for 1 week.
I just think it's over 3 years. It's too. I feel like if it's a family, if it's a family that is really well, okay, properly, this thing will not be like this. I feel bad.
On the contrary, it would have been worse.
I feel terrible about this.
If we're to look at it,
but everybody has the annoying part of it. Everybody has the opinion. Everybody says this, said that. It's not fair. It's not fair for the family.
It's not fair on who?
For the family.
How?
For the father, for the mother, for the wife, for Leon himself. He's a human being.
Yes, but the matter is on the media, and you really cannot
forget about whether the mother. What I'm trying to say, forget about the matter. Holding if those people that on this case can find a way. What I'm trying to say, find a way. Whether it's very dark man is holding this, let him figure out the best way to close the trial, and he can be a hero for that. What I'm saying is, we need to figure out the best way to go with this and close.
I agree with you, sir. But do you know that sometimes the best way is further investigating the matter?
But the police has not. We are keep on repeating what we are saying. Nobody has gone to court again to put appeal. Nobody has gone to court again to put appeal to start talking about the case again. The inquest has said what they say. They have put a report. What I'm saying now is way forward. Nobody has said, oh, appeal, you're a lawyer, that this thing must continue.
I hear you. And I am a lawyer, and I'm always going to be an advocate for the law. I am not saying that these conversations we're having, I already said, they hold no influence over the court. The judges are not here watching this live.
You'll be amazed. There's some
Peradventure,
of them watch my live.
yes, peradventure they are watching the live. The decisions of these conversations are not going to influence their judgment. They would still have to work with facts
It's
before
2
them.
o'clock here. It's 2 o'clock here in Houston. I have a meeting by 2:30 and I'm driving far. Thank you so much, Delon. Looking
Okay,
forward to
sir.
see you again. And thank you so much, my sister. I can't remember your name. And
Gift.
please,
Gift.
thank you so much. But what I'm saying is, let's peace. The only thing I'm begging every Nigerian is let's have a peace for this peaceful way. Just anyhow we can do it to close it and let's move on for another thing. That's what I'm saying.
Conversation right now. For me, if you see the title, Naira Marley and Sam Larry no get anything to do with Mohbad demise. And I feel that just because we are emotional, and you know I say this all the time, I'm a very big advocate against religion because religion makes us emotional. One of the reasons why we think the way we think is because of religion. I'm telling you, because we are like a pot of petrol waiting to be lit. Just stir the emotion in the right way and boom. I remember when people were Mohbad's demise. People came for my own head.
Daddy Freeze, imagine if the guy was in the country at that time.
Baba, if I don't like what you go do, amo, and Nigerians were felt justified. Just remember the way they crucified Christ and they felt they were doing the right thing. So they released thief. And who were the people that put Christ? Because they were, if you study scripture in the original languages, both of them had the same name. It wasn't Barabbas. It was Jesus ton Baraban. Or if you translate Jesus to Jesus, even though his real name is Yahushua, is Jesus Barabbas. And Jesus ton Legomenon Christon. And the quote and unquote Jesus, that is the Christ. They brought the two of them. They both answered the same name. The people chose the thief. Because just what you see, you missed out that critical part. If you read Matthew 26, in the palace of Caiaphas, the religious leaders were the ones that conspired on how to buy him. And they used religion. They raised the religious sentiment. And once you raise sentiments in people, their critical thinking goes off. Why? You see, I'm a Christian and I believe in the Bible, but why do I come and debunk so much of the Bible? Because I don't want you to not read the Bible. I want you to read it as it is, instead of believing that there's some spirituality, because it takes only a fool to read Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2 and make it make sense, because they are two separate accounts. You don't need to be a biblical scholar to know that. But everybody believes it because you have been taught to use your sentiment, to use your emotion, and to use your superstition to reason. And that is exactly what played out in this Naira Marley situation. The moment, oh, a young boy, he don't cry. Yes, it was very sad. Nobody, no father prays for that kind of loss. At his prime, you lose your son. Nobody prays for it. But you see, in real life, there's no God, there's no devil. They are just human beings. Human beings like for instance now, if this girl, Belinda, sent me 1 million naira, I will check my phone and say, God, don't bless me. If Belinda sends me a text message cursing me, I'll say, what kind of devil got into Belinda? We like to pick our gods and our devils, and there's hardly any light in between. It's either black or white. And the moment two videos, and that's why social media is so dangerous. WhatsApp, let me tell you how dangerous social media is. Some old videos came out about South Africans buying some Nigerians
Igbos.
It turned into a whole national riot. People did not even know the timeline, but because they were sharing them on WhatsApp. Why do you think WhatsApp came with a policy and say videos that have been shared many times, you can only share it to one person? If people they go jail on top sharing forwarded messages, my mama, my papa, my mother-in-law, all of them suppose they life imprisonments now for WhatsApp. And how do you think the Naira Marley Sam Larry saga began? People sharing 1 minute clips of what they did not know about. And automatically, people who have the IQs of bats just woke up and said, it must be these people that buy this person. I've tried to preach religion. You know, I'm a scholar. I study scripture in original languages. When I come and try to preach it to Nigerians, is it not shut up idiots that they tell me? I'm showing them the truth. I did a teaching on the word Lucifer. I broke it down across all languages. Put it up in such a way that any pastor that tries to debunk it will look like a cow. I sent it to a friend of mine. She forwarded it to 3 of her pastors. The 3 of them told her he's a demon. Avoid him. None of them watched it and say, well, I disagree here. They, from the heading, they did not want to watch it. That's how they behave with Naira Marley. Nobody wanted to think it must be these people. God forbid, should me and Belinda fight one day and I shake way for her online, then something does Belinda 2 weeks later. And there is a video on social media where they do like this for Belinda. Baba, I don't enter trouble. That is what brought Naira Marley and Sam Larry into this. I'm not saying they are saints. I'm not saying they did not B-U-L-L-Y him at a point or two. But the way the narrative switched on them, like say, nah them, bayam. So they go prison. As far as I'm concerned, if na maybe Naira Marley, I go sue police. Why did they need to lock him up for a month?
Yeah.
What did they need? But you see, at the end of the day, the police too come out and say, we're protecting you. Because at that stage, anywhere they catch Naira Marley, So, even though the police, Naira Marley deserves to ask the police why the police has a very good, Baba, now we save you, Neo. At least when we lock you, you're there under our care, we they watch you. We know if we protect you from the, you don't know, say, you get the way people go rise as mob, go police station, police have go run. It don't happen many times before. Say that they find one person. And what caused this speculation? Ignorance. Right. You see, if you can't question your pastor, you can never have sense. I say this all the time, and I'm saying it in front of you today. A Nigerian pastor. Sorry, hold on 1 second. A Nigerian pastor. Have you ever seen any miracle in Nigeria that is not paper miracle? You know what paper miracle is? Somebody comes, I was HIV positive, now I'm HIV negative. He shows a paper and shows another paper and gets a doctor to verify. I mean, not be so that they do all your miracle for Nigeria. Belinda, you don't ever see any other kind of miracle apart from paper miracle. Somebody comes with AS, he was born AS. Pastor prayed for him, he's now AA. Not be so. And then we bring doctor. And doctor will say, yes, I'm a medical doctor. Let me tell you, person will not get leg. They pray for a leg grow. You don't need doctor, you don't need paper.
Village
to convince anybody.
People around the person will testify.
As in, you don't even need, make it be like Mr. Ebu where they cut in leg. They bring and come their leg grow back. You don't need doctor.
That's true.
But Nigerians cannot question. Instead, me that I'm saying that this doctor that is telling you that, how come all your miracles now paper. This person bring paper, say you get cancer. Now you bring another paper, say you do another test, and not get cancer again. How come that is the only type of miracles you will have? And then they will insult me. That is how they insult every critical thinker. And every single person that brought forward a critical solution towards the Naira Marley Mohbad situation was shut up or shut down, as the case may be. So my take right now is, if to say they just rumor ram, say, na Naira Marley and Sammy Larry, na him do this thing, and he end for rumor. if to say they did not go all out to the extent to which they went out to them. Only me for fun, and I normally respect me for this industry. I don't know him, he don't know me one-on-one. But if I call him or get person to call him, say I tell us in normally leave this matter. But the reason why I cannot do that is because yes, that young man has his faults. Yes, he made mistakes. Yes, he's badly behaved. But did he deserve the you see, justice has to be proportional to the crime.
I already said
Waiting
that.
you do, waiting they do am. Baba, all of us grew up for streets. Mohbad no be Ikoyi Pikin. I grew up for Arimo Obadon. They don't come use cane discipline me for house before. I go slap one girl. The girl insult me. Now I tear and slap. Now her area boys jam me one day. Tell me, as I slap the girl. See, I think I get mine a bit. Say, all of them did. As in local touts. Now some of them gather. They say me the girl begin slap me. Baba, that's why I did like this. They collect the slap. My eye they red. Water begin come out. I know if you move. The girl slap me reach 8 times. They can't tell me, say, next time for my life, I cannot slap woman again. Meanwhile, the woman look for my trouble. She lock my shirt. Can't they cost me? Now you slap. They come out. Baba. Now so they settle things for area. Unless you know grow for hood. And anybody that grew up in the hood can bear me witness. For hood, when you thief, even if na Maggie, na kaya.
Okay, so Daddy Freeze, this is what I'm
Sorry,
going to say.
let me just finish.
Okay.
So I don't want to lose. No, don't be angry. Just 30 seconds more.
No.
So what I'm trying to say is, between Sam Larry and Naira Marley and Mohbad, that ghetto sense where they use take resolve every problem. Now they bring to the fore. Am I saying it's right? No. I'm not saying it's right in any way. And yes, let me tell you, every record label in Nigeria, every promoter, they find how we go cheat artists. An artist, the worst people to help in this life now still the same artist. Because the moment artists blow like this, you go find how you want to cancel the contract when a record label gets. Imagine somebody invested 400 million in your career. You have made the person 300 million. You have a 4-album deal. The person is hoping that he will make $1 billion off you so I can first recoup his 400 million and then make some profit. And then you have not made him his 400 million complete. You say he's tying you down. You want him to release you. Baba, record label, artist matter. I know they put mouth. Nothing concern me. When they were together and dancing and loving each other up, you were not there. When they are quarreling and fighting, you will also not be there. So just leave it. Let them sort themselves out. Do I condone what Naira Marley and Sam Larry did to Mohbad regards the BULLY? Absolutely not. I will stand on any stage in front of anybody and rebuke them for it. However, the public owes them an apology for dragging them for this long over the demise of a guy that they knew nothing about. Those are my thoughts.
Okay, Daddy Freeze, I think that you have summarized everything really. And I just wanted to agree with you, especially to the extent that we are in this position because we are very sentimental most of the time. And I also want to reiterate that the court has given a ruling or a judgment or a verdict on this matter, and we must respect it. If we do not agree, then we will go on appeal. But just like I was telling Oga Paulo, if this matter came to the social media, nobody can say take it away from the social media. Because from inception, it is here that most of us know or are aware of what is going on. So because it is becoming a little too much, nobody has the power to say, take it off the social media. We must uphold the judgment or the verdict of the court. We must give the police their credit for investigation. However, there's another part, which is the social media. The people who are involved were cancelled right here on the social media. To the best of my knowledge, I think that the court has freed them and said these people were not responsible for buying this person. But right here on this social media, these people were indicted. These people, their names were mentioned. So this same social media is the platform that can either continue to uphold that perception or take it away. So we should
Thank
not
you
come
very
and
much.
say, yes. So we should not come out here and say there's no need for it to be on the media. If there was no need for it to be on the media, then the people who became aware of it should never have brought it here in the first place. You should have, which is the right thing to do. You should have gone to the court. You should have gone to the police. You should have started your investigation offline. But when you bring it online, I'm very sorry, you are not in a capacity to say it's enough. Over here, whatever flag, you can set a matchstick and it will turn into a burning flame, and only you cannot be in the position to quench that. Now again, I still say that these people, it is very bad. The court, even the law, makes us understand that where you are not sure, it is better of something, free the guilty than indict the innocent. It is too important for us to let go. So when you are not sure that this person did this thing, don't come out and condemn. This is where our sentiments are still rising. Even as this matter is, many of us are still very sentimental to a group or to a person or to our beliefs without actually settling down and asking the right questions. Number one, what is the end result of this? I personally feel that the end result of this is to clear up the cancel culture perception that has happened here, because this is where it started. So the end result has to be that that's the end result. We were falsely accused here, and now we need this to be cleared up here. The court has done it, but the court was not the only one who accused these people. The social media, offline, people were coming at them. So one way or the other, you must find a way to keep up with what the court has already done and what we started. If you accuse me online, you must come back online. Even the court will tell you, when in some cases, to write and come out and publicly
the
apologize.
medium through which you used to
Yes,
defame.
to defame is to come back through that medium and come back and apologize. So Nigerians, please, let's bring it down. Our sentiments are good, our emotions are valid, but you cannot take away, the place of the law. Anytime something happens, look at it. If you're not sure, ask questions before you take out your judgment, before you take out your anger, before you take out anything. Ask the right questions. If we had, we probably will not be having this conversation now. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. As we are going,
Thank you,
I've been
Daddy.
here for 4 hours, 15 minutes.